Friday night's game against Orlando, crazy that shot from Westbrook from
Yeah.
half court almost, right at the buzzer.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, and on fire, those alternate jerseys are pretty sweet, too.
I know, I like that
The ones
too.
they wore
It's
last
a good
night.
look.
Yeah, hopefully
Really
we'll wear
good
more
look.
of those throughout the season. Yeah, while they're doing great, well, we're having to deal with some fog this morning, at least weather-wise, but it's going to improve. We're going to see a lot of sunshine as we move on through the day. Definitely some good news there. Let's take a look at some of the headlines. As behind that, we're actually looking at Midtown Cam. Yep, can't see anything out there this morning for most of our cameras as we had that dense fog advisory. There's a look from our Brookside cam right here at Channel 2, and we can barely see Peoria right below us as the traffic is moving along slowly. Just be careful out there with that dense fog advisory for most of the area until 10 o'clock this morning. Then as we move on through the late morning, especially this afternoon, we'll see mostly sunny skies, so a great looking second half of the day after this morning foggy start. And then as we move into the end of the week, we are going to talk about a chance for some showers and thunderstorms by late in the week, as it looks like another storm system moving into areas of the southern plains. Here's a look at that dense fog advisory. Most of southeast Kansas, all of northeast Oklahoma, most of southeast Oklahoma. It does include areas around Tomahawk, also in the Stigler area to McAllister, Wilburton to Poto. Officially not in the advisory, but you're still seeing some fog down there this morning. And this extends all the way back through the Oklahoma City metro, south central, southwest Oklahoma, dealing with the fog. Fairly thick in some areas. We have a half-mile visibility right now in Manford, also in Tulsa. You notice half-mile visibility in Okemah, near zero visibility currently in Pryor, also Veneta over in Bentonville, Arkansas. Not quite as much fog in southeast Oklahoma, but you can see that fog is very thick, so just be careful out there this morning. We're dealing with the fog, but we're not talking about any rainfall out there this morning. It is dry. It's going to stay dry for the next 2 or 3 days here in eastern Oklahoma. Another look at our Brookside cam looking at Peoria, and again, we are seeing the foggy conditions out there as we get this work week started. Midtown cam. Can't even see I-44 down there right now as it is so foggy. And South Tulsa, as we're looking from the Jenks Middle School to the north, the Cityplex Towers, usually you can see that only about a mile away from this camera. Can't see it at all this morning because of that fog. 56 degrees, winds light out of the south and west at 8 miles per hour. Temperature-wise in the 50s, so maybe a light jacket for the kids this morning on their way to school. You may need a light jacket for a time this morning. Warmest weather to the southeast, low 60s from Muskogee to Eufaula to McAllister. Much cooler to the north and west. Enid right now at 41 degrees, 42 in Stillwater. And the warmest weather generally southeast Oklahoma and points to the south and east. Cooler weather to the north and west, temperatures 30s and 40s up into Kansas and northwest Oklahoma. So on future track, we'll see the low clouds and the fog during the morning hours. It'll start to burn off by later on this morning. Into the afternoon, expect mostly sunny skies, and we'll see mainly clear to partly cloudy skies this evening and most of the overnight, but late tonight, we'll see the low clouds and fog try to redevelop across parts of eastern Oklahoma, so we may have to deal with more fog as we move on into tomorrow morning. We'll see high temperatures today, low to mid 70s, so that morning fog and some afternoon sunshine. 74 Tulsa down to I-40. Southeast Oklahoma generally in the low to mid 70s with a light south wind about 5 to 15 through the day. 74 today, 55 tonight, 77 tomorrow, a little morning fog possible, then mostly sunny skies. 78 on Wednesday, then a good chance of rain and a few thunderstorms Thursday and Thursday night. Cooler for Friday onto the weekend with morning lows in the 40s, afternoon highs in the lower 60s.
All right, thank you, Taff. Looking pretty